Aloha, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Endless Charisma, the only show on the internet that teaches you how to find love and look good while doing it. I am your host, the wonderful and esteemed Reck Blizzard, and I want to say welcome back to all of you longtime fans of the Wrecking Crew, and thank you so much for your generous support, and hello to all of you new fans in the audience today. Feel free to leave your phone number in the comments if you'd like. I swing in all directions. But anyway, time to get serious. So pull up a chair, grab a bag of chips, or if you have diverticulitis, you can get a bowl of Cheerios, and pay attention, because today we're going to talk about the most important part of how to get people to like you. Now, think back to your childhood. Think back to watching your favorite shows. Think back to going to second grade. You might remember your parents and your teachers feeding you this story when you were a kid called The Ugly Duckling. And they kept saying, "Oh, the ugly duckling found friends in the end, so, little Jimmy, it's not about looking beautiful. It's all about just judging a book by its pages and not judging a book by its cover." That's my teacher voice. I probably need to work on it a bit, but I digress. The point is, your parents and your teachers told you, don't judge a book by its cover. And as nice as that sounds, I'm here to tell you that's not exactly how the world works, people. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the world judges books by their covers and not by their pages. Ooh, sorry, I know that hurts a lot, but unfortunately in this world, if you don't have the right cover, you're gonna die alone with no friends. And you really, really, really don't want that to happen, and I don't want that to happen to you because I love you. So I'm gonna tell you all the things you need to do in order to have the right cover. First things first, you gotta watch your diet. I know that it can be tough to resist those late night food binges, so if you have a really, really, really difficult time not eating that fifth Big Mac, you can always just take a bunch of diet pills. I know that there are side effects to diet pills, but those side effects can't possibly be as bad as not having the right cover. Now, step 2 to having the right cover is you gotta make sure your skin is flawless like mine. Flawless, absolutely flawless. Clean shaven preferably, yes. Clean shaven preferably, or if you can rock a beard, if you think you can rock a beard, you can go for it, but I prefer to go clean shaven. And you gotta take care of your acne. Take acne antibiotics, and if you notice any moles or warts, get them removed with plastic surgery immediately. And if you can't afford plastic surgery, because let's be honest, who can these days, I have a little trick that you can use. You see, all you have to do is take a pair of scissors and cut it right off. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty painful. It's very painful to do that, and there's gonna be a lot of blood, so you need to be prepared. But the pain that you're gonna feel if you don't cut it off is going to be even worse, because if you don't cut it off, then you won't have the right cover, and that girl or guy you've been talking to for weeks is not going to want to go out with you. They're going to be disgusted by you if they see any warts or moles on you, and you don't want that to happen. You want to be lovable. In fact, you deserve to be lovable, so just take a pair of scissors, take it over to your mole, and greeting practice tape number 5. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. Hello there, nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. It's very nice to meet you, sir. I'm Reck Blizzard. Fuck. Damn it. I talked too fast that time. Nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. Gotta enunciate. You gotta enunciate, buddy. You gotta fucking enunciate. He's not going to understand a word you're saying if you don't enunciate. So you need to enunciate properly. Try again. Nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. Hey, dude. Nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Nice to meet you. I'm Reck Blizzard. Kind of sound like a cartoon character. You just gotta be casual, Reck. You just gotta be casual. You just gotta be really, really, really casual. Relax. Relax, man. Just gotta relax.
All right, let's make this quick.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Feeling my stomach wrench from how quickly you're making a bad impression, man.
Sorry, dude. I have a tendency to be a little too casual sometimes. One of my charming traits, no doubt, that can sometimes be a flaw, but that only makes it even more charming. So anyway, I'm here to apply to be a member of your totally awesome and totally cool agency.
I'm aware of that. Every morning, my secretary makes me a list of all my meetings for the day. You think I'd let any sad clown walk into my office without knowing what they were here for?
Oh, dude, I did not mean to make you feel disrespected. I am so sorry. You know what? How about we just start over, you know? I'll log off the meeting and I'll come back on, and when I come back on, your first impression of me will be completely different, I guarantee it. Fuck! Fuck! Come on, dude, come on! Hello, sir. My name is Reck Blizzard, and I'm here to apply to be a member of your agency, but you probably already knew that.
Hey, Reck Blizzard, that's a pretty good name. You got any acting experience, Reck?
Oh, dude, I've got tons of acting experience. I've had tons of lead roles in so many different community theaters, and I've even starred in an award-winning short film.
All right, no real acting experience then. You've never been in anything people actually care about.
Oh, sir, you've got it all wrong. Don't get hung up on the semantics, okay? When I say community theater, I'm not talking small-time community theater. I'm talking big community theater, bigger than the galaxy, in fact. For instance, I've had 3 different lead roles in the biggest community theater in the former city of San Francisco. And, I don't mean to brag, but all 3 of those performances, I got 5-star reviews. I can send them over to you if you want.
All right, well, whoop-de-doo for you now. That's not going to line my pockets with more cash now, is it? All right, take off your glasses. I don't like it when people try and hide from me.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sir. Sorry, I wear them so much, sometimes I forget I even have them on. I wore them on a date once, and my ex-girlfriend was not happy with me, let me tell you.
All right, decent body, decent face. Is there anything disgusting about you that I didn't know about?
No, sir, there is nothing disgusting at all. I took care of all of my acne and warts a long time ago.
You still had acne and warts at some point in your life, which means that your body is at risk of becoming disgusting again. Plastic surgery can't change your genetics. So how many friends do you have?
A good amount, you know, I've got a good amount. My YouTube channel has 70,000 subscribers, for instance.
I asked you how many friends you had, Mr. Dents, and that's a throwaway number. I think I've heard enough.
What? Dude, you're joking, right? You gotta be joking. I haven't even showed you my mojo yet. Don't you want to see, like, a monologue or something?
I don't need to see your acting ability. You got no experience, which means I'm taking a gamble. I'd have to fund your efforts to keep your body from becoming disgusting, which means that even though you could be an eye candy, no talent candidate, it still costs me a penny. And to top it all off, you got no friends. And when people find out, they're going to think you're a loser. So, cut your losses. Get out.
Let's get one thing straight. I am many things, but I am not a loser. I am going to be the biggest star in the world. I can feel it. I can feel it in my soul that I'm meant for big things, not small-time things, big fucking things. And the biggest star in the world needs the biggest agent in the industry. So let's sign a deal, man.
You feel it in your soul? Seriously, give me a fucking break. Get your pseudo hippie bullshit out of here. I got work to do.
I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Oh, Paul, you are a riot, my friend. An absolute riot. Don't let the Bene Gesserit get you down, buddy. Shh. Shh. I need all of you to shh. Hello, Wrecking Crew. It is your friend, your great, amazing, wonderful friend who loves you very much even though he doesn't know you, your wonderful friend, Reck Blizzard, here with a quiet challenge today. Today, I am participating in the 24-hour challenge. I have broken into a random stranger's house, and in order to complete this challenge, I need to stay here undetected for 24 hours straight. Can I do it? Don't be crazy. Don't doubt me. Don't you dare doubt me for a second. Don't doubt your friend Reck Blizzard. Of course, Reck Blizzard will complete the challenge because he loves you. He loves you very, very much. Now, I only need one thing from you. I need you to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, because it gives me power. And when I have power, you have power, my friend. I want to get this video to 50 likes within its first half hour of uploading. Sorry, the challenge is making me a little stressed, but don't worry, Reck Blizzard is strong. Reck Blizzard will make it through this. I should probably sit down a bit and drink some water. Yes, drink plenty of water throughout the day.
Welcome back, fellow intellectuals, to the Intellectuals Corner, the show that only the top percentage of the world is smart enough to understand. I, like always, am your host, the Intellectual. I feel the need to remind you all of that because most of you, you know who you are, not smart enough to remember it. Today we have with me a guest I met at the laundromat.
Actually...
Shush, you will speak when spoken to. Yes. So for our first topic today, we will be discussing ancient American history. You know, the country I live in used to be called America. Now, the topic of today's discussion will be Frederick Douglass. Now, most people probably aren't smart enough to know who that is. Nincompoop, do you know who that is?
Yes, I do, actually.
Oh, you know who that is, Please, do enlighten us. Educate the masses.
Of course. So, Frederick Douglass, he was a slave, and then he...
No, that's incorrect.
What? No, it is true. He was a slave, and then he escaped, and then he...
No, don't poison my audience with your idiocy and stupidity. He was not a slave, he was a person of former enslavitude. Calling him a slave implies he had a choice in the matter, but he did not, for it was forced upon him. If you think he was a slave, you're probably stupid and ugly and fat. Yes. Anyone who thinks that way probably is all those things and more. They probably live in their mother's basements.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize how harmful calling him a slave was. Going forward, I will choose my choice of words more carefully, and for the record, I don't live in my mom's basement, I live in my grandma's basement. I gotta say, you've been a little harsh to me. I mean, before you interrupted me, I was going to talk about how he was a great man. He helped end one of the biggest evils in American history.
Too late! You're too late! Hey audience, guess what? We've got a nincompoop on our hands, and you know what that means? Shame, 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 shame. You know what? You're probably too stupid to play with the red ball. Here, take this yellow ball of shame instead.
But the yellow one's not as fun.
Hey, easy, take it easy, break it up. Now listen, sir, the smart one, I'm talking to you. You're being a huge dick for no reason. The guy just misspoke. There is no need to come down on him like an avalanche, man.
Oh, look what we got here. We got someone who thinks they can challenge the intellectual.
I suppose I am challenging you, my friend, but judging by that hideous sight I see before me, I would assume that you are also challenged to find any likes on your dating profile.
Oh, snap!
What? You've crossed the line. Listen up, precious audience. Some of you I respect, most of you I don't. Tomorrow's episode is going to be very special. For this insufferable individual and I shall have a gentleman's debate. We shall have it at 3, the most gentlemanly of hours. And at that point, you shall die.
Oh, that explains why you're so hideous. I thought you were just ugly, but it appears that you are the Grim Reaper, my friend. Oh, I don't know where you put your scythe. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Do you want me to grab your scythe for you, Mr. Reaper? Oh, I see that I may have touched a nerve. I feel like you're going to assault me if I come down there, so I'm just going to hop out that window, and I will see you tomorrow at 3. Goodbye.
That guy's a legend.
Good afternoon, my audience. The time has come for me to assert my dominance over this nincompoop.
Go, Reck! Go, Reck! Go, Reck! You're my hero!
Right on. You see, I have decided to concede that you are indeed superior to me in many ways.
Why, thank you. It appears you have wisened up.
Well, you see, you have a lot more acne than me, as you can clearly see from my smooth skin. You would absolutely lobotomize me! You would absolutely destroy me if we had an acne competition, so therefore, one of the many ways you are superior to me.
Oh, snap!
What? I don't have acne. My face is clear. Anyone could see that.
Doesn't necessarily mean your back is.
What? My back doesn't have any acne on it.
Okay then, Mr. Clean Skin. If your skin really is that clean, then why don't you take off your shirt and show us? I'm sure that your skin is going to be so shiny it will just blind me right through my shades.
I don't want to do that.
What? Are you telling me you don't want to show us your squeaky clean, acne-free back? Well, if you don't show us, then how are we gonna know it exists? How are we gonna know you're not lying to us and you actually do have acne all over your back? Oh, okay, well, I won't get too far ahead of myself. I'll move on to the next question of this nice, friendly, gentlemanly debate. You see, for my next question, I would like to ask you something very simple. If you have so much acne, are you still a virgin? Because people don't like to sleep with people who have acne.
I don't want to talk about this.
Answer the question!
Yes, I am a virgin.
Boom! There it is. That is the smoking gun. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Did you hear that, precious, precious, wonderful audience? This so-called intellectual, so-called smartest man in the entire world is a virgin. Do you really think one of the smartest people in the entire world would be a virgin? I don't think so. It's almost as if this, it's funny. It is. I'm sorry, I'm serious. It really is funny. If I didn't know any better, I would say that this so-called intellectual is nothing but a fraud.
I'm no fraud. My parents were Harvard graduates that make millions of dollars every month. My shoes alone are worth more than your life.
So let me get this straight. Let me process this for our wonderful, intelligent, free-thinking audience. Your claim to being an intellectual is that your parents were intellectuals? So I see. So you heard them say a bunch of fancy words when you were a kid around the house, and you picked a couple of them up, and you decide to just regurgitate them everywhere you go, and you think you're some kind of prophet? No. You're not a prophet. You are not a prophet, my friend. You are many things, but you are not a prophet. You think that being born with more than most people ever get makes you special? Makes you some special little boy that is always going to get hugs and kisses from mommy? Well, let me tell you something. You're pathetic. You're worthless. You're sheltered. Oversensitive. Weak. You're just a weak little pussy boy. Fucking pussy. So, audience, why don't we all just take a moment to recap this ungentlemanly, well, supposed to be gentlemanly, but ungentlemanly debate. We have learned that your precious intellectual is not only a fraud, but a disgusting virgin whose body is covered with warts and acne. Someone that no one could ever love. I think that all of you smart, wonderful, kind, no doubt good-looking and handsome, decent people will have the common sense to know not to tune in and listen to this nincompoop anymore. And with that, I think this debate is decided. You can keep crying, but take this yellow ball of shame and have a good day. Well, who am I kidding? You're gonna cry yourself to sleep tonight, aren't you? Okay, goodbye.
I'll get there someday. Shame. I'll be taking this.
Huh. Hey, I told you I'd see you next week. So what's been going on, man? Why'd you call me here? And how's the wife, the girlfriend, and the mistress?
I saw what you did.
Excuse me? You saw what I did?
And believe me, I'm not the only one. It's been number 1 on YouTube's trending list for 8 days.
Oh. Ironically, I don't really watch much YouTube these days. I had no idea.
That was fantastic. It would be an honor for this agency to represent you.
Right on, man. Right on.